In the original story or the remake, we learned a lot about our cast past, but there is something that they didn't tell us. Brothers and sisters, there wasn't even a mentioning that the cast has any, which mean all of the cast are a bunch of only childs. But what if they had? What if one of the cast, specifically Tifa, had a sister? And what will happen if she decide to work for Shinra? Will that mean trouble for the cast? Let's find out. Today at the exploration site, we're gonna ask this question. What if Tifa had a sister working for Shinra? Now, for this what if, we have one task. Create a character, which include age and name. About the name, I thought about it a lot, and I had one good name, Brianna, or for short, Bree. About the age, she will be a year younger than Tifa. And about fighting style, same as Tifa. But for the drama, we're gonna make her a really strong fighter, to the point that Tifa's skills will be nothing to compare to hers. Now that we have a character, we can start the story. Our story begins in Nibelheim, on the well where Cloud and Tifa met. We're gonna use the remake version of this meeting or date. The conversation will go on as normal until Cloud said he's leaving for Midgar when spring comes. Tifa answers,
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving.
Then she mentioned, Bree leaving on spring too. Really? Well, Midgar, she want to join Shinra. As what? I don't know, she didn't tell me. Well, I'm going to join Soldier. As Cloud saying this, everything going back to normal, so we can fast forward to the Sector 5 reactor mission. By the way guys, one more stipulation. Bree will have a crush on Cloud as well, at the same level as Tifa, but she will be more obvious than Tifa, and occasionally call Cloud handsome. Now, back to the story. Cloud, Tifa and Barret are nearly escaping the reactor, and out comes the soldiers, like in the original. But instead of President Shinra, here comes Bree. Tifa and Cloud happy to see her, and Tifa saying, Bree? Is it really you? Hey Tifa. Hey Cloud. Wow, you two look amazing. How you been? I've been great. I really missed you guys. You three know each other? Barret, this is Bree, my younger sister. Tifa, I had to be the bearer of bad news, but she's not on our side. Why? How do you know? Look at what she's wearing. That's a Turk suit. She's working for Shinra. Yes, handsome, you're right. I'm a Turk member. To tell you the truth, they sent me here to deal with you guys. Please don't do this to me, Bree. Sorry sis, I have to. Ha! Piece of cake. Watch this. Barret, no! Wait! Barret charging at Bree and she kicking him back. Barret commenting, what the hell? I tried to warn you. She's a great warrior. My skills are nothing compared to hers. So we can't beat her? I don't know. We gotta try. The reactor about to explode. 3 against 1. Okay, I'm ready. The battle begins and Bree clearly have the upper hand, and she beats our trio. Bree takes Tifa and sits her near Barret while he's waking up. Bree then turns to Cloud to see that he's back on his feet, holding his head. Bree saying, are you okay? I'll be alright. Maybe you should sit down. Bree approached Cloud and suddenly the explosion began and the two going over the edge. Cloud holding on while holding Bree, and he calls for Barret. Barret, take Tifa and get out of here. Barrett using the strength that he has left to take Tifa, and then he leaves. Bree looking down, then looking at Cloud and saying, "Do it, Cloud. Drop me. Save yourself." "No, I can save both of us." Cloud trying to lift Bree and himself up, but the explosion getting intense and both of them fall. Then Aerith trying to wake them up, Bree waking up first and saying, "Oh, my head. Where am I?" "In an old church on Sector 5. "Who are you?" "I'm Aerith." "Hello, Aerith. The name is Bree. And this handsome guy is Cloud, my childhood friend. Come on, Cloud, wake up." Cloud waking up and Bree helping him up. And Aerith saying, "So now I know your name. My name is Aerith." Cloud stare at Aerith as she continue. "What? You don't remember? What about the flowers?" "Oh, the flower girl. Guys, I really gotta go back. Bye, Aerith. Bye, handsome. I'm glad you're okay." Bree kissing Cloud on the cheek, turns around to leave, but then Reno and 4 soldiers enters the church. Bree saying, "Reno, what are you doing here?" "I have orders to capture the lady to your left." "Why?" "Never mind. I gotta go back." Bree about to get past Reno and warn him. "One thing. If you dare to hurt her, or my blonde friend over there, you're gonna answer to me. And you know I got the skills to back up my threats." "Whatever. Weren't you about to leave?" Bree keep walking and leave the church. Nothing else changes until the Sector 7 pillar incident. After the party defeat Reno, this time he didn't manage to reach the computer. "I think I'll use the remake vision as well." Bree joined the fray and saying, "Hello anyone, how have you been?" "Bree, you will go against me in a time like this?" "I'm really sorry. I wish it didn't have to be like that." "Damn it, Bree, be a sister for once." "Tifa, it's no use. We're gonna have to convince her by force." "Can we?" "Let's just give it our all and hope." "Tifa, he's right. Let's do it." Anyone getting ready and the fight begin. And after a little while, Bree once again reigned supreme. Bree going to the computer to start the pillar release, but then she stopped and Reno saying, "Harry, what's the hold up?" Bree is conflicted. She looking at Tifa and thinking to herself, "Sister, I can't do this to you." Bree putting down her hand and Reno saying, "What are you doing? Push the damn button." "I can't. I won't. You do it." "Fine, I'll do it." Reno pressing the button and the Turks getting ready to leave. Barrett waking up and see what's going on. Then looking at Bree and saying, "You actually did it?" Bree doesn't answer but telling Barrett, "Please take Cloud and Tifa somewhere safe." And the Turks leave. Barrett will find the wire as he did originally and the trio escape. The explosion. Cloud waking up and now things will go as normal until Cloud, Barrett and Tifa reach Sector 5 and they will run into Bree, Tifa kicking things off by saying, "What are you doing here?" "I live here. Only sleeping here though." "How could you?" "What?" "You know what I'm talking about. You took everything from me." "You talking about Sector 7? "I didn't do it. It was Reno." "Don't lie to me." "I'm not. I really didn't. I couldn't do this to you." Cloud intervened and saying, "Tifa, she may be telling the truth." "Fine, Bree, then tell us what happened." Bree telling the trio what happened and saying, "Please guys, tell me you believe me. I don't know what to think." "Handsome, you believe me, right?" "I really want to believe you." "Cloud, Tifa, let's deal with her later. I want to see Marlene." Cloud and Tifa nods and starting to walk away. Bree calling Cloud back and saying, "Cloud, wait!" Then she approaching Cloud, putting her hands on his shoulders and continue. Handsome, please, you gotta believe me. I really didn't do it. As soon as I got to the computer, I felt conflicted. I knew it was my job or my sister, but I chose Tifa. Bree, let's leave it for now. I have something to deal with right now. So please, let me go. After Cloud finished speaking and leaving, nothing else changing. Until the crew get into Gongaga village, where they meet the Turks again, which will be Bree and Reno, and they find them argue about Sector 7. Bree saying, my sister was very important to me. Now she hates me. It's not my fault they don't believe you. So what do I do now? They won't believe you either. And I want my sister back. Maybe if you didn't knock them out, they would have seen that I did it. I get it. It's my fault. But you know what's worse? What? Cloud, the only guy in this world that I love, hate me also. I tried to convince him it wasn't me, and I don't think he believed me as well. The look of disappointment he gave me really tore me up inside. So much that I couldn't sleep that night. Well, that's really a shame. Yeah, nothing can be done. They don't believe me. Well, we are now. Tifa, Cloud, Barrett, you're here. So it was you. So Bree told us the truth. We're sorry, Bree. Yeah, Bree, I'm really sorry. Can you forgive us? Of course I forgive you guys. Well, it's a good thing you three here. I want revenge for what you did to me on Sector 7. Me and Bree here going to bust you up. Whoa, no way! I'm sitting this one out. What's that? I'm leaving. They can do whatever they want with you. Despite of the fact that Reno will go 3-on-1 with our trio, I don't think something else changed until the date scene. Now, we all know the 4 possible dates on the story originally. This time, none of them are an option, and the dating characters will be Cloud and Bree. Cloud hears a knock on the door, and Bree enters the room. Cloud saying, "Hey Bree." "Hello, Cloud. Nice dress." "Thanks. I'm glad you like it. Do you think the both of us can get out of here and spend some time together? Like a date?" "Yeah, why?" "I don't know. I never had a date." "Me neither. Let's just have fun. Please?" "Well, okay." "Really? Great, let's go." The date will go similar to the other dates until almost the end of the gondola ride. Bree saying, "It's pretty, isn't it?" Cloud, look. I'm not stupid. "What are you talking about?" "I know we're never gonna be a couple because you love Tifa." "Look, Bree, It's okay, I know. My sister, she's a pretty girl. That's why I don't mind losing to her." "Bree, come on, you're embarrassing me." "Sorry." The end of the ride has come, the two stepping out and going straight to the main hall. Bree turning to Cloud and saying, handsome? There is one thing I must do." "What's that?" Bree approached Cloud and kissing him, then saying, "I hope it was okay that I did it." "It's fine. Thank you for the fun date. Good night, handsome." "Good night, Bree." Bree leaving the gold saucer, and here comes Tifa, and she asking Cloud, "Where have you been?" But before Cloud could answer, here comes Kate said, "Nothing more changing here until the entrance to the Temple of the Ancients, where Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith meet Sang and Bree." Bree noticing the trio and saying, "Hey guys, how you doing? What happened here?" "Sang was attacked by Sephiroth." "Sephiroth? He's inside?" "Yes." Here, take the keystone. Put it on the altar. Sang throwing the keystone to Cloud and the trio entering the temple. Some of the temples stay like in the original story until the image of the room with the wall painting is shown to our heroes. Side note, because of Bree, Elena never got promoted to the Turks. Our heroes see that Bree and Sang are already inside that room as Bree is saying, "Are those paintings have meanings? Or they just for show?" Before Sang could answer, Sephiroth appeared, then conversation between Sang and him will go like in the original story. Then Sephiroth stabbed Sang. Shocked Bree commenting, "You going to try to do that to me too?" Sephiroth doesn't answer, looking at Bree and smiling as Bree continue. "Let me tell you something, buddy. You can't stab me like a bitch like you did to Sang. I'm a bitch that if you want to take down, be ready to be beaten. Come on, I'm not afraid of you." Meanwhile, our heroes watching and Tifa saying, "Cloud, we have to help her. I don't want her to get killed. I think she have what it takes to beat him, but let's go and be there just in case." "Right. Sherif, do you know where that room is?" "Yeah, we almost there. I lead the way. Come on." Meanwhile, Sephiroth and Bree getting ready to fight. As our heroes reaching the room, the fight begins, and after a long and hard battle, Bree managed to beat Sephiroth and is down on one knee. Cloud, Tifa and Sherif are extremely happy. Bree noticing them and saying, "Guys, I did it. I have beaten Sephiroth." Bree running to the trio, and after a group hug, Tifa saying, "Bree, I'm really proud of you." "Yeah, congrats." "Thanks, girls. I'm proud of you also. But you gotta tell me, how did it feel to fight Sephiroth? My toughest opponent ever. I'm so happy that I could..." Suddenly, Sephiroth stabs Bree from behind in a similar fashion to how he did to Sherif. But unlike Sherif, he pulls his sword out fast, looking at Cloud, and disappeared. Bree going down on her knees and collapse on the floor. The trio going to her while shouting her name, then they going down on their knees to attend to Bree and Tifa saying, "You can't die. You are the only family I have left. I don't think we have a choice. No, please, try to hang on. I'm sorry for not be better sister to you." Then turns her head to Cloud and Bree saying, "Handsome, do me a favor. Protect Tifa for me. And you two, stop playing games." Bree then taking Cloud and Tifa hands and make them hold each other in a similar fashion to how lovers do, and saying, "I love you guys." After Bree saying this, she rolls over her head and dies. Tifa commenting, "Bree? Bree!" "She's dead, Tifa." Tifa putting her head on Cloud like in the chapter 14 scene on the remake and starting to cry as Sherif and Cloud hugging her. Cloud make her another promise. "I promise you, Tifa, Sephiroth will pay." After a while, Tifa lifting her head and turns to Bree and say, "I promise, Bree, we will avenge you." Then she turns to Cloud and Sherif and continuing, "I'm ready. Let's go." From this point, anything will go as normal with two exceptions. After Sherif's death, when Cloud talking to his friends, he will mention Bree as well and be like, "He destroyed my hometown 5 years ago, killed Bree, killed Sherif, and now he's trying to destroy the planet. And since Bree and Sun got killed, Elena will be promoted to the Turks, but not in time for the icicling scene." And so our story of what if Tifa had a sister working for Shinra end. I hope you liked my story. Please like and subscribe. You can leave what if suggestions on the comments, and thank you very much for watching.